Aw, little baby platypus. Forbidden gummy bear. Why? How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to EmKay. My name is Zach, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/Cursedcomments. How flat could a cat be? Saw a really flat one yesterday on the highway. It was about 1 centimeter, you monster. If you jump off a bridge and you yell parkour, it isn't suicide, it's just a failed stunt. Don't ever text me again. Plague Inc. Something happened. 1 out of 5 stars. I started a disease in China, and it started in real life. My mom said my eyes are gonna fall out for looking at my phone too much. Who wants to frick my eye sockets? I know a guy. I am the guy. I'll take the left, you take the right. You ever just moan when you poop? Only when I put it back in so I can poop a second time. Okay, so here's the real theory. If Olaf is made of snow, stones, twigs, and a carrot, where did the eyeballs come from? They're Elsa's egg sacs. I don't like that. Crunchification. Isn't that what they did to Jesus? Crunchify him! Crunchify him! The people cried. God, I always hated my stepmom. I'll take her. She's dead. Did I stutter? Get a puppy, they said. You won't be so alone during quarantine, they said. They were right. He's looking straight at your junk. That's not a chew toy. Not with that attitude. The guy from the Flex Tape commercial wants to see me? Phil Swift wants to seal your cracks, if you catch my drift. I'm so sorry. That's a lot of damage. Slap. Cookie Monster steals the last cookie from a starving Syrian refugee girl. After Cookie Monster has run out of cookies, Cookie Monster will eat her Syrian family too. Alcohol, because no great story ever started with a glass of milk. Turns out it was just a shot of cum. When did the bully at your school do something kind that was completely unexpected? Died of bone cancer. All 3-in-1 shampoo can be 4-in-1 if you're not afraid to use it as mouthwash. It can also be a 5-in-1 if you're not afraid of using it as lube. Oh my goodness, you guys. I got accepted into art and design high school in New York. World War III prevented. How many people have you slept with? 0.5. You cut her in half? No, I found her like that. Oh. Duolingo bimboification. 2019, cute. 2014, classic. Nice. 2012, eats human skin. 2011, this might be a harmful black magic seagull. Star Wars, Rise of the Blood Pressure. Many cats live into their 20s. My grandma's cat lived to 24 and was perfectly healthy till my mom hit him with the car by accident. I know I shouldn't laugh, but that last part came out of nowhere, just like the car. What's the most annoying part of sex? Digging up the body. Jesus Christ. No, that one returned on his own. Dudes be trying to bend you all crazy during sex. Like, calm down before I fart. Hello, granddaughter. Love you. Stars get $18,000 for anal and I don't even get a warning. Parents can be rude. We're gonna die in a frickin' gulag, but man, it'll be worth it. Battle of the personalities. All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought. Phew. Looks like the one in my basement isn't a thought. Nice turtle in that wait, what? That's just her ponytail from Coochie Hair. Trying to find a doctor at an anti-vaccine rally. Why would a doctor be here? Because it's an anti-vax rally. All he has to do is sneeze and he has like 40 plus new patients. It's a great business idea. Alabama husband saved wife's life by donating kidney after spending a year dieting and exercising to get his blood pressure low enough for surgery. This is when we realize it says Alabama husband and it starts to make much more sense why they have the same blood type. Oh. Watch a trauma surgeon react to action injuries. Up next, terrorist breaks down bomb scenes in movies. Simple electricity guide. Amp be like, what are you doing, stepvolt? Lesbian of the pool, what is your wisdom? World hard and cold. Titty soft and warm. Titty can be hard and cold too if she's dead. God. Got suspended twice, in school suspension 5 times, always skipped classes, had a 2.4 GPA and did nothing but frick around. You can do it, kids. Too bad we can't all sleep with our teachers. How many dogs have you killed? 1, but that was an accident. The dog fell down the stairs and landed in a bathtub full of water and toasters. On the way down the stairs, I hit the wall and my gun fell off the shelf and shot it 7 times. Could have happened to anyone. Sport movie, coach with no backstory, injured knee. They should spice it up. Say he got injured because of a broken ding-dong while balls deep in a squealing hog. God. Imagine a squirrel making a nest at your window and being able to watch them sleep and grow. Or waiting till they're ripe. What if you had to have sex every day during pregnancy to keep building the baby? With the same man? This is a great question. Perhaps if you mix it up, you can combine genes like a Build-A-Bear. Mom, why do I have dog ears? If sex with 3 people is called a threesome and sex with 4 people is called a foursome, I guess now it's clear why everybody calls me handsome. They should call you recycle. I like to call this one tiresome. You fricked a tire? If my boyfriend was a worm, I'd cut him in half so I could have 2 boyfriends. Why do you need him to be a worm to do that? Reasons to date Asian. Tight coochie. Might be tight, but it's gonna be all blurry anyway. A wife that's served by association. You will address me by my husband's rank. Okay, corpse. A dog. So cute. Can we pet you? Why is he always rolling in the grass? But what happens when he has to pee? Is there a kinky patch? You know, I've never done a chia pet, but I tried really hard. You know what? He'd be proud of you. Good work. That's actually what Bob looks like now. F. 10 easy butterfly knife tricks. It's not always love when you feel a butterfly in your stomach. Switch? Oh no. Finally, see, it wasn't necrophilia. Just wait until he raises his arm and the mesh top shears off his nipple. Oh man, I hate that. Talking in the group chat, you send a meme, everybody sees it, the group chat goes silent. Shouldn't have sent memes about the slaves in your basement. Firefighters are struggling to control wildfires burning through the radioactive forest in the abandoned territory around the Chernobyl nuclear plant. The large fire is stirring up radiation in the area. I do not have radioactive forest fires at Chernobyl on my bingo card. You know you're fricked when you see these eyes appear. I thought the bottom left one was a censored hentai cream pie. Fisting. I honestly thought people only did that in Had a GF who was super into it. Depending on how I contorted my hand into her, she would make the same noise each time, so I would attempt to force her to speak sentences like a Muppet. Oh, I wish I could unread that. My boyfriend spent an hour looking for this loud frog outside in a puddle, and when he finally caught him, I took a pic of both of them, and he literally said, "Cum jar." Oh no. Blurst Spider-Man. Mr. Stark, I feel so good. This 1,000-year-old Buddha statue was revealed to have a monk hidden inside. It's a super special Kinder egg. Scream-powered microwave. Just put a human inside it and the microwave will never stop. When your son is going through a phase, adopted. So that means stepmom can have some fun? Man dies after freezing in self-iceberg in an attempt to beat Avatar Aang record. Get fricked, poser. I deserve the seat because I am a woman. I gave my seat for an old lady in the bus. Next day I lost my job as a driver. This world is cruel. I didn't find any hair on your shirt. So, who's that bald? Guess shaving the dog really didn't do too much. My mom began watching videos about 5G towers causing corona and she actually believes it. How do I uninstall Facebook without her noticing it, lol? Uninstall her. This is indeed the big brain move. The idea of ghosts that moan may have been started by children that heard their parents having sex in an adjacent room and denied having heard it. Not just heard, but also seen them under the bedsheet. This makes so much sense now. So why did Scrooge see ghosts with chains? Oh no. He's shedding, but it looks like he's wearing a gecko onesie. What do you do with the gecko sheddings? Put them in the oven and they crisp up like chips. Need salt though. Did King Kong really think he was gonna date that lady? Nah, I was gonna use it as a condom for when he for when he found that Queen Kong coochie. Don't call me handsome if you ain't gonna hand some of that coochie over. Me when my grandma calls me handsome. Hot dog shaped as spheres. Rebrand it to just the tips and you have my investment. Nobody. Asian aunties and uncles on WhatsApp. Europe ready to get pegged by Mother Russia. The cashier. Don't even worry about it. Me 15 cents short of the total. Short on change? I'll just take your firstborn as payment. Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's the baby's role in this? Sisters struggle to self-isolate. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really want to frick their neck gap. I once won a car by picking a lock. It came with a dog and a baby inside. Sure, death is scary, but remember the Toy Story 3 monkey? Amateurs. The baby head suspended on metal spider legs from the first one was the real stuff. I still need him in my nightmares. Frick you, I've fapped to that stuff. Let's make a thread of really stupid superpowers. I'll start. You can fly, but only straight up. You always know how many spiders are in a 20-foot radius, but not where they are. You can turn invisible, but only while screeching at the top of your lungs. You become incredibly good at public speaking whenever you jack off. I just realized why podiums exist. Sometimes your soulmate was there all along, you just never noticed for a long time. Yeah, sisters are great. Germaphobes of Reddit, what did Germans ever do to you? Worst camp experience ever. Mom of 3, 30, is often mistaken for son, sister, and a teenager. People always assume I'm dating my mom when we make out in public. You are given 10 million euros and a dead body. How would you go about getting rid of it? Frick the dead body until it disintegrates and use the money to buy more bodies. I don't think you understand the point. Yeah, why would you frick perfectly good food? Slowly pulls out from rotisserie chicken. Man, this is just, what's the word I'm looking for? Despicable. Awful. Oh, hey, quick question. How do I change someone else's username? Edit. WTF, lol. Why would you want to do that? They're the same picture. The invisible man is having a good time. Don't take this the wrong way, but you look very German. How can that be taken the wrong way if she was Polish? Fresh, 1 week old, stale, 2 to 3 weeks old, very old. I think this also works for corpses. Yeah, I'm gonna test your theory. BRB. Edit. Yep, boiled corpse I picked up from the bottom of the river. Tasted really good. I hope she believes this. It took 4 hours to skin him completely. The microwave. Me stopping the timer on 0.1 seconds. My family at 1 a.m. Why are there so many people in your microwave? Oh, you know, it's, screen powered. Proof that 5G is going to make us all sick? My girlfriend was pregnant and the 5G radiation turned my baby's skin black. We're both white. It's the towers, man. My uncle chopped part of his finger off with one of these. They had to take a skin graft from his ass and put it on his finger. Now his finger grows hair and he likes to come up behind people and tickle them with it. Not joking, it's traumatizing. Her body is faker than most of the stuff people use me for. Please watch your language. My son comes on here. Wait a minute. You can summon any animal or person in the world, but they come out of your anus. Bees. Definitely bees. Like imagine you're getting mugged and you just pulled down your pants and start crapping bees at them. Imagine you're getting mugged and you just pull down your pants and start crapping. Both are equally effective. I just realized that never is a contraction of not ever, and blush is a contraction of blood rush. Also, studying is a contraction of student dying. You're goddamn right. Manslaughter, man's laughter. Miss Frizzle took the kids to Chicago. Damn it, Arnold, I told you not to yell the N-word when we drove down Grove Street. Would you rather listen to Cardi B or crap broken glass until you die? I crap broken glass for pleasure, SMH. At least the Oscars will only be 30 minutes long next year, or 4 hours long with a death spit. FEAR has two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. Frick every available rectum. A California couple used a lawnmower and GPS to create a giant grass mural of Kobe. He would need a helicopter to see it. If you laugh at other people's conditions, you will be like them in the future. Bill Gates, Lamau. Bill Gates is a billionaire, Lamau. Kobe Bryant, lol. This albino squirrel comes to our door and rubs its nipples and just stares at us. My neighbor does the same thing. Come on, we're going home. Oh god, I wish I was her dog. Feminist sobs after sexist barber refuses to cut her hair because she's a woman. I went to my wife's gynecologist to have him check my vagina. He was like, you don't have one. I was like, can you just stick your finger in my butthole? I was asked to leave. I'm literally shaking right now. You could cosplay as Winnie the Pooh with just a red shirt and confidence. I tried it last Halloween, didn't go too well. A bunch of guys dressed as cops beat the shit out of me. Needs more confidence then. Professor Oak, is your mom still single? Ash, yes. Go and catch every Pokemon out there. Professor Oak is gonna poke mom. Finding out your teacher is a weeb. She says ara. Being a kindergarten teacher is the best. Quarantine has given me a newfound respect for old sailors who were stuck on ships for so long, they invented half women, half fish to be horny about. They definitely screwed fish first and then came up with the story later. The fish, nature's fleshlight. Sometimes you just need to go for a ride to clear your head. Mind-blowing. Are you a bullet? Because I can't get you out of my head. I can't believe some asshole just dropped it. Why do animated characters wear gloves? Well, I mean, they can't leave fingerprints at the murders they commit. Can't believe they really painted over this. SMFH. Stay at home. Kobe should have listened to that. At PETA, if you respond, I'm buying 100 cows and I'm gonna boil them alive. Thanks for your support. Complete your donation now. Unfortunate kiwi bird. Imagine they trip and fell and the eggs get cracked inside their bodies, then the runny egg yolk flows out. Sir, it costs you nothing to not say that. Kid Rock surprises fan with Down syndrome for his 30th birthday. Down syndrome is a terrible gift to give someone for their birthday. No drugs or nuclear weapons allowed inside the restrooms. Kinda wanna know what incident led up to them making this sign. A fat man and a little boy walked into a bar. That's not where I thought this was going. GF is sleeping and her breasts are exposed. Young me would have lost his mind, but old me is going to stand over her while eating a baguette so I can pretend I'm a coroner. Mid-autopsy in a terrible cop show. The 15 stabs in the stomach make it even more realistic. Due to less pollution, we can now see our data stored in the cloud. Imagine 10-year-olds looking up in the sky to see airplanes, but instead see my harem, BDSM, and censored hentai. Oh my god. Dogs represented by marshmallows. Wrong. By far the black dogs taste the best, unlike the marshmallow. No. Cursed entity. Oh nah, that's just Timmy. He sold his body for an N-word pass. After an orgasm, I like to kiss and cuddle, then fall asleep in each other's arms. What about you? I usually delete my browser history and throw the tissues away. What do you do after an orgasm? Unmutes Mike. I'm back, boys. Stormtrooper. Fun fact, some snipers will intentionally look off target because they believe people can feel being watched. False. I've been watching you sleep for a week now and I'm becoming concerned with just how unaware you really are. What are you doing, step bro? Oh no. Retired porn stars and the person they marry has a son. Son, Mom, our washing machine has a very tight door. Why'd you buy it? Mom, you wouldn't get it. Thanks, I hate this spider with hands. He's coming to grab your pee-pee. This is Hand of Blood, a German YouTuber who always dresses accordingly to the games he plays. This time he played World of Tanks, so he dressed as a tank. I just thought people needed to see this. You might want to stay away from Wolfenstein. NHS reveals the average UK penis size. Wife says I'm small, secretary says I'm okay, girlfriend thinks I'm average, and the mother-in-law says I'm massive, so frick knows who to believe. VIP cinema. Suddenly you'd start hearing clapping and it won't be a round of applause. People in their 30s discussing TikTok. Hey, I'm 54 and I love Tic Tacs. Minty. And well, that brings us to the end of r/cursed comments. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time EmKay uploads. And until the next one, I'll see you around.